Hi guys, welcome back to Geezer Grills and welcome back to our Angus and Oink Rubathon. Today we are doing Jack and Cola. It's a Cola Chipotle barbecue rub, and we're going to be putting that bad boy onto these bad boys. So we're doing these as ribs. Now the only thing that I am going to do is I'm going to do this two ways. So I'm going to chop this rack of ribs in half and we're going to coat them up and they're going to go for an all-night marinade. An all-night marinade. They're going to go for an all-night marinade. And the only reason we're doing that, they're going all night, is because I'm going out tonight, so fucking ain't getting cooked today. But anyway, so then we're going to do an all-night marinade, but one half of them, I'm going to do how I standard do ribs, and that's going to use a Frenchie's binder. And then when we go for our 3-hour cook, because that's how long they're going to take, I'm going to do halfway through the cook, I'm going to use my butter, a bit of brown sugar. Do you know what I mean? And the other half, I'm just going to leave purely on the rub. I just want to cook it the way I would cook it, but then cook it just using the rub, so I can just get like a difference and see which one works out the best. So anyway, simple as first things first. I've already demembraned it already. You didn't really need to see that, but I know I don't like the membrane, so that always goes on my ribs. But what we're going to do next is literally just cut these bad boys in half. Simple as that. And then that is going on there. And then the first one, we're literally going to pop that on there and give these a very, you can really smell the cola. It's weird, I don't know what they're using for that flavour, but you can really smell the cola on it. It smells nice. So we're just going to give these a very liberal coating. I like to get all the ends. Don't want to miss out on that end there either. It's all flavour, flavour, flavour. All right, that's one. Now, for our second one, we're going to use the old Frenchie's mustard as a binder. I do like to do the bottoms and the tops. And this is the one that I'm going to cook it how I would normally do ribs, do you know what I mean? And then, same again. Let's give this a smother. I would like to have a quick shout out to Daffodil. Thank you very much for all the likes, darling. Appreciate that. I met your fella the other day. Very nice fella. And there you have it, guys. Simple as that. Right, that little lot's going in the fridge right the way through tonight. And then tomorrow morning, we're going to fire up the Traeger. It's going to be a 3-hour cook, 45-minute one side, 45-minute next. Then we go for the wrap, 45-minute one side, 45-minute next. End of. And see what this Angus and Oink, Jack and Cola is all about, shall we? All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Hi, guys, welcome back. It's been 24 hours. These bad boys have been sitting in the fridge all night. Just a quick shout out to Kirsty and Alan for the wonderful evening we had last night. I hear there's a few sore heads. But anyway, right, next stage. What we're going to do is we're going to take these bad boys here. I've got the Traeger over here running at 250. We're going to put these in. Like I said to you, I'm going to cook one of these the way I normally do it, and then one just purely with the rub. I just want to see which way one's going to come out the better, personally. So we're going to stick these in here. Let's bring you over and we'll get these bad boys whacked in, shall we? All right, here we go. Lovely jubbly. Straight in there. Simple as that. Right, guys, I shall see you in 45 minutes. Okie dokie, guys, we're at the first 45 minutes. It's time to have a butcher's. Whoa, well, they are looking lovely. And all we're going to do, guys, is just give them a flip. That is it. All right, then I shall see you in the next 45 minutes. Right, guys, we are at the next 45 minutes. It's time to have a butcher's. Ooh, they look fucking lovely already. Happy days. Right, next stage, let's bring you over. Now that's all that's on these ribs. It's just Angus and Oink, Jack and Cola, okay? So we're just gonna wrap these up as we would do normally. As I said to you before, I always use 2 layers because they pierce so bloody easy. Like so. like so, and like so. That is now going back in. Now, okie dokie, with the next ones, I'm going to cook these how I would do all my normal ribs, all right? But obviously we're entering in with some different flavour profiles. There's a bit of butter here, and some brown sugar. And then a little bit of maple syrup. Okay? And we take these ribs, we put a meat side down straight on top of the batter, and then we wrap. Be careful not to pierce. And they are going in for another 45 minutes. It's sitting on the butter underneath here, because I like them to sit in that butter as well, that go for the first 45 minutes. Next 45, we're going to flip them over. All right, let's put these in. Shut that down. And I shall see you guys in 45 minutes. Okie dokie guys, we're at the next 45. Not really a lot to see. All we're going to do is a flip. Okie dokie guys, we've hit the time. 3 hours. Let's turn this bad boy off. Let's get these out. Number 1 and number 2. All right. This one on the front here is how I normally cook ribs, and this is just pure Jack and Cola, all right? Okie dokie. Let's see how we did. Smells like bloody Christmas, isn't it? Oh, it smells nice. Let's have a look. Get that out of the way. Hokey cokey. They look nice. Wonder how tender they're going to be. Right, let's open these ones up. As I said to you, these are the ones that we've got brown sugar. Of course, a lot more fluid. We've got butter, and we've got maple syrup. Okay. Certainly a lot juicier, but that is to be expected, to be fair. There's a lot more bloody juice in there, isn't there? Right, let's get that out of the way as well. Okay, guys. There we have it. No messing around. Let's just go straight in, shall we? There we go. Oh, well, that's a good sign. Didn't even need to cut, did I? Just fell straight off the bone. So this is literally nothing other than just our seasoning from Angus and Oink. Right, honestly, that ain't jumping out of me. It's a nice enough taste. There ain't nothing exciting, I know. Nothing wrong with it. Yeah, not sure. It's okay, you know what I mean? It's inoffensive, but it ain't jumping out at me. Right, now, let's just see how it works when we throw those extra other taste profiles in. Let's go right down here. He says. Let's turn it up this way. Let's take that meat straight off the bone off there. Okay, I'll tell you where I'm at, all right? Let's take another piece off of there, look. Okay, there's nothing wrong with those ribs. You know, there really isn't. But it ain't jumping out at me. It literally isn't jumping out at me. I think I'm going to play around with that flavour. I mean, gee, honestly, it's a normal set of ribs. I'm not going to say nothing's jumping out. I can't honestly say I can taste the cola. I can taste it sweeter than those because obviously this one's got brown sugar and all sorts in it. Let's go back over here, shall we? These ribs are tender than these ones for some reason, because come off the same rack, so I don't know why. Nothing inoffensive, nothing wrong with them as a set of ribs, but it ain't jumping out at me. Do you know what I mean? That's the best way I can. That's the best way I can describe it to you. You know, I can't say any other different than that. It's just standard. I think everything else so far that we've used from Angus and Oink has jumped out, and I've gone, oh, well, that's fucking lovely. That's lovely. Nothing wrong with them. If someone put them in front of you, you wouldn't be upset. Yeah, they're all right. I'm just going to go with they're all right. Can't get it right every time, do you know what I mean? Can't get it right every time, but they're just all right. But anyway, our next cook is our last cook in our rubber-thon, by the way. All I would say, chap, if someone put them in front of you, you wouldn't be upset. Don't forget to push all the fucking buttons, and I'll see you next time.